to my channel. We're taking a look at your past person, past connection versus a current energy, current person, or possibly what could be coming in. And just going into detail about these connections to help you to see whether the past, whether it's worth keeping a light on for the past connection, what it is that you might still need in order to conclude or clarify and move forward. Looking at current person, if you have a current connection that you are considering, what's really going on there, whether it's worth giving your energy to it, however this may serve you, that's what we're taking a look at. And then I'm going to look at, so I'm looking at your general energy right now and what you want to be aware of, what's happened for you in the recent past person, and then we're looking at a current person, which could also be what's possibly coming into your energy at this time. And then advice on what you need to do if you want to move the connection with the past person forward, if there's a possibility of doing that, and then with current energy, what you need to do in order to move that forward if that's what you choose to do. So that's what we're doing in this reading today. If you're new to my channel, I'm Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm a no tools medium, but I enjoy using the cards. It makes my reading fun, and it just helps me to interpret the messages. That being said, I channel spirit, so I give it to you the way I receive it. I don't sugarcoat the messages. Okay? And so I'm a channel. I'm able to channel and tune into anybody's energy anywhere in the world. And to serve your highest good on your journey, that is what these messages are for, to help you towards giving space to greater levels of love in relationship with yourself. Because after all, everything in your reality is based on your relationship with yourself. It is fueled by, rooted in your relationship with yourself. It's the only relationship that really matters. Everything else is just a physical manifestation of that. So, if you enjoy the energy, I hope that you decide to become a part of the community and to subscribe. Please subscribe and press the notification bell so you can receive upcoming videos. To my returning subscribers, it's always good to have you. I'm just going to ask you guys to please interact on my video. All of you, everybody watching this, please comment if you're watching the reading. Whenever a message resonates with you or stands out to you, whatever it brings up for you, share that with me. Comment as many times as you possibly can, as you would like to, as you feel is natural. Share with your friends and your loved ones. The algorithm on YouTube has been giving me a hard time of late, and it's been quite discouraging, and I don't want to stop showing up to provide you with these messages. But I have decided that I want to interact with those who are here, who I know are benefiting from these messages. So if you'd like for me to do a reading similar to the one that you're watching, perhaps from another placement, then just comment with that zodiac sign and let me know, and then I'll do that for you. Okay, all right, I think that's it. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flames burning. I am here to clarify, to validate and confirm the energies for you at this time, but I'm not here to serve as your guidance system or to tell you what your truth is. You already possess that. You have your own guidance system. I am here to serve that by bringing you clarity and confirmation. So if a message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't resonate, leave it. It's probably for another Leo or for somebody else, okay? Don't try and make it fit. If it triggers you, however, even if your ego is inclined to want to reject that, that is the most valuable part of the message for you. That is where your work begins. That, if you are willing to take that information as an opportunity for research, for further introspection, for investigation and towards growth, then that is where your breakthrough lies. Okay, let's begin. Leo. The general energy for you at this time is Moon in Leo. So I just want to get that message for you so that I can tell you what Spirit wants to bring your awareness to at this time. So it's the Moon in Leo. And let's see. Interesting. When I was looking for the oracle message here, I got, Spirit showed me an image of something being hidden. And I went to the page that I thought I was supposed to go to, and I didn't find it. So there's definitely something here that I need to bring to your awareness with regards to something being hidden. Something you're looking for that is under your nose, but you can't see it because perhaps you don't believe it's there. Something is hidden from you though. And the energy of this card is heroism. Okay. So remove that. So we've got heroism. And the message is that you need to let your inner hero out. This has come up for my Leo collective for a really long time. So this is what the message says, and maybe this will guide you towards actually allowing your inner hero to emerge. Because I feel like you might be struggling with that, because this card has come up for you, Leo, in my Leo readings for a while, a couple of months. Your profile, kudos, and self-esteem can blossom now. Invest time in yourself, promote your abilities, and be a peacock. Celebrate. You may be at your peak, so enjoy being respected and the center of attention. In other words, you're a hero. You are at the top of your game, riding the crest of a wave, fulfilling your needs to shine as brightly as you can. If you don't feel like this is true to you, perhaps that is what is hidden from you. You can't see how blessed you are. You can't see how good you have it. And sometimes with us humans, we only recognize how good things were when they're gone. That does not have to be a theme in our story forevermore. We can change that by fulfilling our own needs, learning how to fill our cups, not neglecting ourselves and neglecting the parts of us that are calling to our attention, calling to our commitment, calling to our devotion, and then being empty when we find ourselves in the presence of the beautiful life and relationships that are being offered to us. Be aware, there are two sides to being a hero. You may have reached a goal, but you must guard against vanity, laziness, and pride. It doesn't take much to fall from grace. You can give birth to something new and something beautiful, but if you take it for granted, trust that there will be leaner times ahead. And I think that is what you want to be aware of. Your tendency, perhaps, to take things for granted. And maybe not to see how good things are. Okay. Always waiting for something better to come. And it never does, because it's always here. It's just here in different forms, and when we can embrace the forms in which that value is here, then those things come, because they're a match then to that vibration and that frequency, to being appreciated. So let's see what's happened for you, Leo, in the recent past. Okay, so we've got the number 12, and we've got these 12. When I saw the number 12, Spirit spoke to me and spoke of the 12 pentacles. I had a vision, a dream, in which I had a visitation once. And there was a beautiful energy of a blind seer. Physically blind, but incredible capacity to see. And she looked at me, not with her physical eyes because they were blind, but with her third eye, and said to me that I possess the 12 pentacles. 12 pentacles. I'm still deciphering after all this time what that means. But I feel like these owls represent great wisdom. Beings, energy beings, guides from the 12th dimension. where you have received divine guidance and you have received great wisdom and guidance from spirit. But then we have right next to that, we have the bird house with these birds, and spirit shows me people, human beings, conversation about what's happening in the world and what's happening for them in relationships and what the reality is. So I feel like even though you were being guided towards what is happening for you in the fifth dimension, that you still leaned more towards what is being spoken of, what is being said, perhaps advice that was given or conversations other people had about their circumstances and their situations, and then you leaning more towards what is perceived to be reality, 3D reality. To me, the 3D reality is not real. The 3D is third dimension. This is the dream. The fifth dimension is reality. But we all have to make that choice. We've just gone through a major split, and many of you will notice that it's obvious. We can't have conversations with certain people, or you're having conversations with them about something that is beautiful and joyful, and it's as if they don't hear you. They can't perceive. There is this divide that is very obvious. Also, being in certain people's energy, in certain people's company, it just feels like it's not so easy to do anymore. Anyway, so there's definitely that's taken place in the recent past, where some of you have not listened to 5D guidance, but instead leaned into 3D information for your guidance. You had to make a choice, Leo. This is a card of choice. You had to make a choice, and there was an opportunity for something really beautiful here in the past. This card reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, where the rose symbolizes setting oneself free. And the rose here is in a cage, and there's the key. And this is an opportunity to let one's heart free, to open one's heart. I think that's the choice that needed to be made here, is to fully open your heart. Open up your heart chakra to someone or to a situation. One more. But I think you chose the hard way, or someone here chose the hard way. Maybe this is your person. This person has decided a long time ago that for them relationships are hard, treacherous journeys, and so I think someone here couldn't allow things to be easier, because look at the bottom. Spirit is bringing my attention to what's at the bottom of the mountain. If you just come down from the mountain, there's everything you need here. I don't think this person chose to come down from the mountain. For some of you they did, for others of you they did not. But let's see. When I look at the past person's energy, the first card that comes out is the Four of Wands. This is my marriage card. This is my commitment card. This is celebration. So this shows me this was a commitment in which you and this person saw yourselves spending your lives together, getting married, having lots of joy, lots of happiness, planning the future in celebration. But what comes out after that is the Knight of Swords. So either this person did that, they made that happen, they took fast action towards it, but if that were the case, then I don't see why you are here. The energy that I'm getting from this, Leo, is that somebody, this sword here, this knight, this sword here is being in the head, making a fast, swift decision, mental decision, not heart-based decision, and speaking words that cut this opportunity out. That's what I'm seeing. Perhaps speaking out of anger, speaking from a place of fear, not taking the time to search their heart and what would be the best way to handle this? Just saying whatever, sharp words, harsh actions, from a disaligned place, from maybe from very possibly a turbulent mental space, and they cut this out. Let's see what else Spirit says. What else is going on here with this past person? Okay. They're still thinking about you every day. They still daydream about the times you've had together. They're still thinking about what this could look like moving forward. I've got the Page of Pentacles. But that's all they're doing, is they're just thinking, daydreaming about it. Next to that, I've got the Eight of Pentacles, which means they might actually, if you are not in communication, if they've not expressed this, that they're thinking about, the possibility of moving this forward and reviving this or giving it another chance, I think they will very, very soon, because I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. My cards went flying. Okay, I'm going to take these because they really, really want to speak. So there's a strong pull towards communicating their thoughts with you, their fears with you, where they're at with you. Then I've got the Temperance card here, which is Sagittarius card, but this is a card of patience, of being patient, of practicing patience, of not leaping before the time is right. So I feel like even though they're being pulled to reach out, they're being pulled to communicate, there's something that's holding them back. And it's that wanting to be patient, to wait for the right time, to allow for more clarity. And then what comes out next to that is the Five of Wands. So this is conflict. This person is very, very conflict about their passions. Conflicted about what had happened, about all the details regarding this, and about what the right thing to do is, and whether or not now is the right time to try and open that door. What may happen if that door is opened? Will you respond from a place of conflict? Will it create and entice conflict? I feel like this person fears confrontation or avoids conflict. Maybe this person is not sure whether or not, or is not at a place of harmony with this yet. I feel like I'm hearing conflict. So maybe not expressing anything or saying anything, because when the subject comes up of you, there's conflict. There's an inner conflict. There's a conflict perhaps between the mind and the heart. Next to that, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles lets me know, up here we've got the Four of Wands, is that this person did see a life with you. Believe that you could have financial and emotional abundance and fulfillment. But they were met with the Five of Coins, which is, they feel they were left out in the cold. They feel they were abandoned. And I think that's where the conflict comes in. It doesn't matter how this looks or what I believe this could be. The reality is that I was left out in the cold. I was cut out with these harsh words, or I was put in this position where I had to cut this out. Take it as it resonates. Next to that is the High Priestess. It's intuition, but also there are some things that I don't think you know. I don't think you know how they feel, or they don't know how you feel, and therefore they feel like they rather not reach out because they don't know how you're going to respond to this. And there are some things, some secrets, some things that need to be known that have not yet been revealed as to why this happened and what was really going on here, that needs to come into the open, I think, for anything to move forward here. Next to that, we've got the Star and we've got the Hierophant, which means that for this to heal, there needs to be a real big leap that shows, that is significant of commitment. I think that this person does want to heal it, and maybe you do too. But there needs to be a big leap, and I don't feel like this person or you are willing to take that leap. I think at this point, maybe you guys are open to a conversation. Somebody in this connection is not, though. There's conflict here for somebody in this connection. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to clarify here. I want to clarify these cards, even though they're a lot. I think that's what I want to do. For you to know, just to give you more context here, more information. Page of Pentacles, they're thinking about a lot of things regarding you, Leo. But most importantly, how much they invested and how dissatisfied they feel. They feel very dissatisfied with the outcomes and what happened here. Give me more on the Page of Pentacles. What is this about? Wish fulfillment. They're wanting to express and communicate their wish fulfillment, what their hearts desire, and that you are their wish fulfillment. Give me more on the Temperance. Patience. At the moment, I feel like maybe there is a consideration for reconciliation, because the Three of Cups is a reconciliation card, but the Three of Cups could also be another person. Maybe they're considering possibly moving forward with someone else, trying to decide, should they try and open this door again, or should they just move forward? Or maybe they've seen that you have moved on with somebody else and they're wanting to see if that goes anywhere before they actually reach out to you. Okay. All right, I'm going to get advice now. If Leo wants to move this forward, what is it that they need to know? What is it that Leo needs to know? Any advice for Leo if they want to move the connection with this past person forward? Let's see. If they're considering opening this door with this past person again, or giving it another chance, what is it that they need to know? Sea storm, calm amid chaos. Let's see. Let's see what the message is from this card. Okay, so this is the card. Sea storm, calm amidst chaos. Even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere is torn with stabs of lightning, and there is no land in sight. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. Lightning won't strike her, and she will keep swimming until she reaches land. She seems slightly in a trance and is using her inner wisdom and deep knowledge to swim home. She is from Atlantis, where she saw beings doing things that would lead to destruction. She has seen how their hubris led to this upheaval, and her home has sunk under the waves. She now goes out in search of her new home. So too can you. This speaks to me of time of Atlantis, where advanced technologies were used on a civilization that was still not consciously ready, still immature. And with humans as well, when we have advanced technology coming in and we don't have the conscious maturity, emotional, spiritual maturity to honor that advanced technology, we destroy ourselves. I feel like this speaks to me of somebody that might deserve the access to that more and that bigger and that better, but is not yet emotionally and consciously ready for that. And it's encouraging of finding your way to a new home, to a new beginning. And I feel like this is letting you know that going back down this smoky trail where this bridge has been burnt you'll find yourself surrounded by storms and a great deal of emotional drama. Going back to this old connection is going to lead to a very difficult reality. Because this is a time of upheaval and great change. But if you tune into that deeper inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your very cells, you will find the way home through all the chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone, and a new world is yet to be found. And that speaks to me of the shift that's taken place. The old world is gone, and everybody associated with that, people who still live their lives based on conditions that have not evolved consciously to a place of being able to trust themselves and enjoy the vessel that they occupy and have a harmonious relationship once again with all of creation, that is still basing their happiness on all the conditions and focusing on what is wrong as opposed to just appreciating the value of what is. Those people live in the old world. And trying to find harmony when you are shifting into a new world with people from the old world is just not going to be possible. It's going to be very, very, it's going to be filled with a lot of conflict. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say to you. If you want to give this past connection if you want to breathe new life into it, any other advice? I really feel like you are being cautioned against that. I'm not here to tell you what to do though, so if it doesn't resonate, it's probably not your story. But also, maybe, not every aspect is going to be true to you. You have free will. You need to make your own decisions. Two of Swords, choice. You have to make the choice. You have to make the choice. But whatever you choose, whether you choose to go back or whether you choose to move forward, you want to line up with that choice completely. Because sometimes we need to go back to just gain more clarity so that we can close the door once and for all. Or, you got to make a choice, because this is a 10 of Pentacles situation where there's a feeling of being burdened. Perhaps you were married to this person. For the 10 of Pentacles is also someone. It's a card that symbolizes marriage, but feeling stuck in a situation that is burdened that you need to release. So if your question is around, should I finalize the divorce? I think that this is the advice that you're getting, saying you need to make that choice. 4 of Cups, because at this moment there's a lot of apathy, and at the same time, if you want to move forward, you've got to release those 3 spilled cups. You've got to be willing to focus on the new offer coming in. So that is the advice for you, Leo. Okay. Let's take a look at the new person, new energy coming through. So for some of you, Spirit is just saying this 4 of Swords is symbolic of you feeling like you don't want anything new. After what you've experienced, you just want to be on your own for a while. But next to that, I have the World. So there's definitely an energy coming in of somebody wanting the world with you. And maybe if this person is already in your current energy, like perhaps there's a reserve and they've not communicated this with you because they feel like the feelings are there. They want the world with you. They want to cross this emotional bridge with you. That because I feel like there is an emotional bridge, perhaps for the both of you. They feel that they'd like to have more. They like to have the world with you, but they don't want to just act act on their feelings, they want more clarity. So this is the meditative, introspective card, the Four of Swords. You see he's lying down there in a state of meditation, evaluating that one sword there beneath him, which is clarity of mind. This is symbolic of the Ace of Swords. New perspective, new ideas around love and relationship. Maybe this person also wasn't expecting to find someone that they could actually feel inspired to consider a future with. And then there's the Three Swords above them, which is healing of a broken heart, still processing and clearing out the old stuff in order to be able to open the path for something new. But in the meantime, in the heart space, there is this inspiration towards the possibility of having the world with you, Leo. So let's see. Give me more on this. Nine of Swords. This person is spending a lot of time thinking about what is the right thing to do with this connection. What should I do with this Leo? What is the right thing for me? What is the right thing for Leo? There's the King of Pentacles. That's the Leo energy. The King of Pentacles, which means you could also be dealing with a fire sign. I don't know, but doesn't have to be. The energy of the King of Wands is somebody that feels very passionate and really wants to move things forward, wants to take action towards having the world with you. But I feel like I'm being shown that they're observing where you're at very carefully to see whether or not this is something that you're ready for. King of Cups. King of Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So this could be them watching you to see whether you're ready to move things forward. And then I've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups being in their heart space. Being ready for love. Being ready to move things forward. But I feel like, not sure if this connection for you is just physical. Because as I've said, this is just confirmation that they have deep feelings for you. But maybe maybe you're closed off to sharing or showing any indication that you have feelings. And they're just trying to observe. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is somebody that needs to release the past in order to move forward, to give something new an opportunity. And in one of my decks, and that's the one Spirit is showing me, the Two of Wands, the Knight has the world in his hand. Somebody wanting the world, but being aware that there's something that needs to be released from the past. I feel like this person's really observing you closely to get clarity about whether or not this is something you want. This is the Strength card. This is Leo card. So this is a major arcana, and I feel like this person, the two major arcana is the World and Strength, both beautiful cards for a connection. And under the deck, I have the Hierophant. So I feel like this person is being guided or led towards making that commitment with you. At this point, there's just this energy of being patient and observing and evaluating whether or not it is you're on the same page and something you want, and whether or not you can be a match to what it is they're wanting to offer. But we've got the World and we've got Strength, which to me shows a lot of success. Okay. I'm going to clarify some of these. Clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please. The Nine of Swords. Somebody spending a lot of time thinking about death, ending something else. Ending something, possibly ending something, and or the ending that needs to come from this, if at some point. Okay, so let me put it this way. There's something that needs to be released. And either that is past trauma, an old relationship, which then leads to a rebirth, a willingness to open up the heart to something new. But I feel also this person, Leo, might be in a space of, I'm going to meditate on this, I'm going to be reserved about this, and I'm going to evaluate and assess. I know what I'm feeling, But I'm going to give Leo some time. And if at this a particular time or juncture they are not reciprocal, then I'm going to have to let this go. Okay, King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands for me. The King of Wands, happiness. So I feel like that is your energy. They feel like you can be very, very happy together. That you bring them a lot of happiness. There's a lot of happiness. They also see you being quite happy around them or with them. Okay. And that there could be a lot of success and abundance here. Clarify the King of Cups for me. I feel like this is Spirit saying to me, you, Leo, are happy when you're around this person. But maybe they just think, okay, Leo's just happy. It's got nothing to do with me. You're not communicating it. Tell me more about the King of Cups, the Star. It's lots of major arcana here for the King of Cups, and I feel like this is your person, Leo. They want to take this relationship further. They want to heal whatever needs to be healed so this relationship can have absolute success. They want to show you off to the world, show their love off to the world. That's the Star energy. This person is ready for a relationship, is emotionally available. They don't know if you are. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. High Priestess. So there's some things that need to be revealed, need to come out into the open for the past to be released and for this to be moved forward. Somebody needs to perhaps, maybe a conversation needs to be had about where you guys are at here. And there's the Eight of Wands confirming that. I feel like that this conversation is possibly going to come up in the very near future. What advice for my Leo if Leo wants to move this connection, this new current connection forward, or the connection that might be coming into your experience very, very soon will have embodied this energy? And if you do decide that that's something you want to honor and move forward, what is the advice from Spirit? Mend a broken heart. If you want to move a new opportunity, this new opportunity forward, you want to mend a broken heart. Healing from heartache. Let me give you the energy, the message from this card. This is the card. Mend a broken heart. Here she comes to gather up your heart's sore pieces and place a sweet bandage on the place that is most wounded. And this one tender gesture does more to heal you than could 1,000 years of therapy. It's time for small kindness to be received. For you to know that the little gifts of friendship and sweetness are the ones that will assist you most at this time. Allow yourself to be treated gently, to be attended to with kindness, and to be hugged. Allow yourself to accept that this is a time when you need to take good care of yourself. You are healing and on the mend, but do not undo her medicine by forcing yourself to hurry up and get over it. You have been hurt, and this heart feels bruised to me. It may have been what is called a lover's quarrel, or unrequited love. It may have been a breakup, and it may be that an adventure in love has turned harsh. But I'm here to help you mend, and I will not let your broken heart bleed. I will wash, clear, heal, balance, and place a bandage over your wound. Protect and send you the healing that means deep, restful sleep and peaceful return to you. I want you to take it easy on the path of love for now. Soon you will feel your vitality return, but for now, it's a time of rest. Interesting. When you have heartache, it is important to treat yourself well. Take time away from the flurry of shoulds that you so often are confronted with. Why not take some time to snuggle on the couch with a favorite old movie and have a sniffle? Have a long, comforting bath, and be sure to make a promise to yourself to let close people who are worthy of your love. It is not about being bitter or guarded, but you are a sensitive and tender, sweet being, and some people are just not. So now is not the time for harshness. Soft blankets, sweet dreams, long baths, and a reduction of the harsh energy around you is best. Then the mend a broken heart fairy can fly in and soothe you. You will feel her presence, and she will lift the pain until all that is left is sweet, gentle wisdom. It's a time to heal the broken heart, to do the grieving, to be gentle with yourself. That is the advice. You want to be kind to yourself, take care of yourself so that you can do that. Any other advice? If you want to let in a new opportunity and fuel and move this new opportunity forward, you must be willing to self-care, to take care of yourself, to heal that heart. Six of Cups. It's the soulmate card. It's also the reconciliation card. Maybe you need to just have a conversation for closure. Maybe that's what you need with the past person. Maybe that will bring you some answers. And you just need to make the choice. You need to choose whether you want to reconcile with the old person or whether you want to move forward. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe there's still unanswered questions. And then there's the Lovers. You need to choose. In order to move the situation forward with the new person, you need to choose them. And you can only do that when your heart, mind, and soul is fully there. And so maybe that conversation needs to happen so that you can get some answers, so that you can get the closure, so that you can move forward. That is your message, Leo. I hope you enjoyed. And if it resonates, please comment. Don't forget to share. And if you've not done so yet, subscribe and press the notification bell so you can see my upcoming videos. If you'd like to get a personal reading, because perhaps you want to take a closer look at your situation, or you'd like to get spiritual guidance and coaching, advice as to how to navigate your situation and to clear out and heal the wounds so you can move forward. Maybe you want some spiritual healing, clearing. You're welcome to contact me. My email is below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you, Leo. Love and light, and I'll see you next time.